There's a point in training where your body stops moving, but your mind keeps going. That's the line I chase every single session, the line between control and chaos. This is lower body A, a simple dumbbell workout that kicked my ass, but also reminded me why I do this. Not just for strength, not just for aesthetics, but to quiet the noise inside my head. A lot of people think training to failure is unnecessary, and technically, they're right. You can make gains without it. But the truth is, most people have no idea what hard enough actually feels like. Training to failure removes the guesswork. It's the only reliable way to know you left nothing on the table. And honestly, the mental benefit of that alone, worth it. I start with single leg calf raises for 2 sets. Unilateral work like this does 2 things: builds balance and eliminates weak links. When you train one side at a time, there's nowhere to hide. It's you versus gravity. And yeah, it burns, but that's where it matters. People ask why I do so much unilateral training. Bulgarians, single leg calf raises, all that. It's simple. Real world strength isn't symmetrical. You don't climb stairs or jump or sprint perfectly balanced. Training like this makes you more athletic, and honestly, it humbles you fast. Next up, Bulgarian split squats, 50s and 45s. This movement will break your ego faster than any barbell. There's something brutally honest about having to stabilize under load while every muscle from your foot to your core is shaking. And yeah, I use Versa grips for stuff like this, and RDLs, shrugs, but I wouldn't recommend them right away. If you're under 6 months of serious, consistent lifting, build your grip strength first. You've got to earn the right to use assistive gear. Versa grips are like power steering. Helpful, but you need to know how to drive first. This time of year, the colder months, I always lean heavier into lifting. There's something grounding about it. When everything feels dark or cold outside, training becomes structure. Then, when the warmer months hit, I shift towards calisthenics. Lighter, more fluid, outdoors. It's like my training rhythm mirrors the seasons. Winter builds the body, summer tests it. Then it's dumbbell RDLs, 2 heavy sets, both to failure, 24 and 20 reps. A lot of people default to barbells here, but I actually prefer dumbbells. They let your shoulders and hips move more naturally, which saves your lower back and builds better balance. I've always leaned more towards dumbbell work over barbell. There's less ego involved, you can't really cheat a dumbbell. Plus, dumbbells force stability, coordination, and joint control. The body you build with them looks and moves more athletic. I've talked before about how training saved me. When you've been through depression, self-harm, or suicidal thoughts, you don't just work out for abs or PRs. You work out to stay alive. Some days, this is the only place where I can hear myself think, where the chaos turns quiet. And if you're in that place, I want you to know something. You're not broken, you're becoming. Every rep, every set, every failure, it's proof you're still here. So if you're struggling, move, lift something, run, stretch, scream into a pillow if you have to. Just don't give up on yourself. You're not meant to be perfect, you're meant to keep fighting. I used to do hip thrusts with my upper back on a bench. You've probably seen the Instagram version of this move. Now I prefer the floor version with a dumbbell on my hips. It limits range slightly, but keeps tension constant and removes any lower back strain. Simpler, cleaner, pure glute drive. It also keeps me from rolling around like a dying fish between sets trying to set up a barbell. Functional minimalism, baby. I finished leg day with trap work. Yeah, traps on leg day. Most people don't get it, but it makes sense. These muscles stabilize your upper back during heavy pulls. So training them here ties everything together. Plus, finishing with shrugs on leg day just feels balanced. You walk out with your leg shaking and your upper back on fire. It's like every part of you earned it. 48 minutes, 5 movements, all to failure. Strength, balance, intensity, and a little chaos. This is how I train. Not because it's the most optimal way on paper, but because it keeps me grounded and it reminds me that I'm still fighting for something. So yeah, this workout kicked my ass, but that's the point. The pain means I showed up, and that's all I ask for myself, and from you.